Tassimo. Oh, hey, thanks for the comments. Brilliant responses, some of you that have found the 45. And I'm just glad that it's so instinctive and helping as many people as we can, like play golf easier with no positions. But this is the ironic thing, no positions, but you're hitting every position. You can stop this move anywhere you want, and my goodness, you know that I can't remember the pros started this. P1, P2, P3, P4, fucking P5. Jesus Christ. Honest to God. Just, somebody started that to try and make money out of it. What a load of balls. But anyway, you can stop this move at any point, and oh my goodness, it happens to be that you're in the right position. Ho ho! Now, talking about coaching, this really did rile me. Now, I've not got that. James Robinson, Chris Dennis, I think that's the guy. Not got any dislike for them, but this riled me. And I think this is taking the piss. So what they've done is, the James Robinson, I'm not covering Chris Dennis with this, he's got his own channel, right? He does whatever he does. He's quite a good pro, and he's very good at lessons and course vlogs. James Robinson, I would say the same. He started up another channel with his wife, fair enough. So he's got James Robinson Golf, he's got James and his wife, me and my wife, I don't know what the channel's called, I don't watch it, but he's got that. But then they announced the other day there about coaching. Oh, really excited about this, can't believe it, usual bump, 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 you know the one. Ding dong, sorry, no cold callers. But then, he says, yes, myself and Chris Dennis, we're starting up a new channel. I'm not going to tell you what the channel name is, but it's all about coaching. But wait for it. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll post our first video. What was that, James? Rewind. We've got the channel up, but we're not going to post any material on it till we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm not really pausing for dramatic effect. I just think, James, you come across as being a complete tosser with that. What you're trying to say is, you and Chris ain't going to post any videos till you get paid. Is that what you're saying? Because, you've got to hit 1,000 subscribers to get the channel monetized. But you're not going to post any material to help people play golf till you get paid. Well, I know there's the old adage in this life, you get nothing for free. But you guys all know that is not the case on this channel. Have we ever charged you for anything? No. Have we helped you game? I fucking hope so. Honest, what are these boys all about? Are we all buttoned up the back? We'll probably subscribe to this channel, right? And then he'll post videos. I mean, what are we all doing? We need to take a look at ourselves and go, right, hang on, come on, like, what is going on here, right? If you're open and honest, and you're saying, I'm trying to make a living out of being a full-time YouTuber, I've got my channel and I'm going for it, then I suppose you can live with that, because they're working hard, right? They're going to take like the odd sponsorship deal to either help their channel or help their equipment, and maybe help the channel, like what Golf Mates did. You can't really knock Golf Mates, even though they had a fallout with Orca, right? And then they went to Mizuno, right, jumped ship. And then obviously they've got Mizuno sponsoring them on these trips and that. And it's like, it's quite a clever deal, because it's a bit like a touring pro. A touring pro has a bag that says, well, for this example, we're just going to say Mizuno. It's got Mizuno on the side of it, right? So they didn't need to blatantly pump Mizuno down your throat for the entirety of the video, did they? All they need to do is walk about with Mizuno bags and Mizuno t-shirts, which you've maybe noticed, and hit the odd Mizuno, well, they're hitting Mizuno clubs all the time. They maybe talk about the odd club. They maybe get, and this is another sneaky thing, and you can see through it, but they're blatantly trying to kind of no make it in your face. Fuck you, asshole. You will watch my sponsored content. So, you know, Liam got his club fitting, then Josh got his club fitting, like about 8 months later. And you can see the pattern coming here. 12 months later, OMP gets his fitting from Mizuno. He was previously with Ben Ross. Again, a sponsored thing. Again, a new sponsor. You can't blame them, can you? You've got to make a living, eh? And then the Dick, which they don't mention her name anymore. Why? Because they were getting demonetised every time they said that. Again, they're no open and honest with us. They skirt round the issues. Just come out and tell everybody like it is. Look, we couldn't call him the Dick anymore because every time I mentioned that word, YouTube were demonetising our videos. We weren't getting any ad revenue. Right? So we had to start calling them. Can't even remember what they call him now. But we all know who we're talking about. Anyway, he's got a Mizuno club fitting deal too. By the way, if anyone from Tassimo's listening, I quite like the lore pods. No partial no Costa ones, they quite like them. That's another thing. You do get sent freebies on these bigger channels. Don't kid yourself on. But I mean, I know you could say, Mike, you're off on a mad rant. Have you been at the pub? I might have been. But it's valid points. I mean, it's honesty at the end of the day. And I think, like, the more you kind of rub subscribers' faces in it, the more you end up with resentment. Brings me to my point about Top Bloke. He's got a lot of valid points, and you can see where he's coming from with his videos. But the angle that he's coming at is always the angle of resentment, and that is the feeling that they portray onto their subscriber base. But here's the key point. By the time the subscriber base becomes like Top Bloke with resentment towards the individual or the channel, because they're pulling the wool over your eyes constantly, doing all these, oh yeah, I was just scouring Google and I found these golf clubs, just happened to accidentally order them up myself and buy them. Fucking bollocks. You went ahead and flipping got them sent to you on a sponsored deal by the company to do a stupid video on them and tell folk how good they are, what a bargain they are, and then, geez, can they not just be a bit more honest? That's all we're asking. And that's where Top Bloke falls, because he's coming across as being a bitter, old, twisted, resented. Listen, I'm the same age as him. I know he's better looking, but, you know, I've had a fucking hard life. I've had 2 paper rounds, and I had a milk round. But aye, so that's going back to the old thing, like, don't forget to unsubscribe. You know, I mean, but that's the point I'm making. By the time these channels get to that point, they don't give 2 Fs anymore, because they've got well over 1,000 subscribers and they're already monetized. So they just, every video they put out is a payday, right? It's just a ka-ching moment. And the more they, I mean, why do you think James Robinson puts out a video a day? It's not for the fucking goodies health. You know, it's not like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. No, a video a day keeps the ka-ching, 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 keep going in my bank account. I mean, I need to keep my fucking Bentley on the road. Oh, wait a minute, did he go to a Porsche? Or had he had a Porsche, then he went to a Bentley? Oh, fuck, that's what he's got to do. But you get the general gist. And I freely admit that that is actually what attracts me more to Good than anything else, because you know it's a complete racket from the start, and you know that everything they sell is for the benefit of them and the ka-ching. They don't hide it. It's like merch, ka-ching. It's like putters, ka-ching. It's like the next thing you have, they'll have like golf clubs, ka-ching. It's like, oh, we've visited Pinehurst number 1, 2, and 3, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I mean, they don't hide the fact that everything's for money, and they're in it for the money, and they all live together. They all share it equally between the 6 or 7 of them on the channel, percentage each on views. These guys are coining it in. Some of them are getting 500,000 views per video. For example, Golf Mates averages 30,000 views, and Good has just hit 1 million subscribers. There's a pattern here. Rick Shields hit 1 million subscribers about a year ago, and we all said, well, that's no surprise really, with Performance 54 and the Saudi connections that he denies or doesn't admit to, but then talks about Live Golf and then talks about everything else. But in fact, he's got a performance management company who's actually connected to Saudi Golf. He is connected to Saudi Golf, always has been, given a percentage of his income to Saudi Golf for the privilege of, well, fancy videos with Fleetwood, etc., etc., etc. And a lot more of them have all jumped on that P54 bandwagon. Live 54? Oh, 54 seems to be a running theme with the Saudi government, 54. Look it up, 54. So, all of this is going on, and like, what riles all the other channels is, once you hit this magic number, then obviously the Google algorithm thinks you're the best thing since sliced bread and pumps everything you do to the top of the algorithm. Meanwhile, the guy who's trying to come up is at the Z -10, -20, which some of you commented on. Mike, I can't even find your videos, which is why I'm telling you, subscribe so that you don't forget where I am, because you can't find them because they hide them. If you type in golf and 45, what will come up? Volkswagen Golf videos, about 500 of them, and you won't even find one of my videos. But I've tagged golf and 45, so you tell me. So then obviously Rick Shields hits the 1 million, right? You're thinking, I can't mind who hit the 1 million next. It was either Good. I don't think it was though. I think it was actually bizarrely Pete Finch, who bizarrely is Performance 54 as well, Saudi backed. Now, as a media conglomerate giant, and I've watched a few Bond films, 007 and Spectre, if you wanted to take over the world in a subtle way, how would you start? You would start down low, subtly, maybe buying a few channels, and then expanding your control over the media through the likes of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Then maybe get some figureheads involved, like big names, Greg Norman, that sort of thing. And then gradually, you would then start to really impose yourself onto the sporting world through, let's have a look at this, boxing, Formula 1, football, tennis, and maybe add golf in there too. Just buy everything, Sports washing, it's so easy. If you've got £784 million, that's how much they've spent on Live Golf in just one season. Value for money? I don't know. If you ask, they did a survey about what the general public think about it. They'd rather paint their living room and watch the paint dry. But we'll chuck more money at it. Aye, 784 million. That's probably an underestimate, because it's not really counting all the folk that have paid to take on their contracts to begin with. So yeah, Pete Finch then hits 1 million, and then Good hit 1 million. I might add, Good are not connected to P54. mainly because they're based in America, and there's other agencies behind P54, other agencies behind Good Good because they're in America, other media conglomerate, lawyer type, promotional companies, agencies, they've taken them on because they are a ka-ching fest, right? But they're not really hiding it, you know? And it isn't it all about jealousy or they've got this, they've got that, and why can't I get that? It is coming across as resentment because they're like being so blatantly secretive about everything and rubbing your face in it. Cheers for watching, and catch you on the next one. I don't always do rant videos, but those of you who have been channel subscribers for long enough will know that occasionally Mikey Boy does go on the rant. Thanks for watching.